guys, this is Rupa Yadav. I come to share my some medical related videos to understand easily about my study material which I prefer to this channel. If you like my channel, please press the like button, and if you have any doubt keep some comment on my comment box, and also subscribe my channel and press the bell notification. Today I talk about lymphedema after breast cancer, its prevention, its symptoms, and what was the management of this disease. So now let's start. Lymphedema. Lymphedema, it's a very important thing to talk in breast cancer. Patient who had surgeries, especially axillary surgeries, because what we need to understand, this is something which is preventable, which can be managed, and if correct steps are taken on the time, then we can minimize and reduce the symptom of breast cancer. But if not, then the morbidity is really higher. Or so what exactly lymphedema, or what the lymph is a fluid material which I present in interstitial tissues. Interstitial tissues mean a tissue between the cells, or as we know that most of the body made us of water. There is a lot of fluid between the cells, and this fluid is returned back to a circulation, that is to a heart, and a blood vessels to lymphatics. So lymphatics are channel just like arteries and veins, which contain fluids, and which transport the fluid interstitial back to the heart and its way. These channels also have a lymph node, which a small glands which contains mostly white blood cell or WBC. WBC works as a to kill the foreign bacteria and foreign bodies material. So the lymphatics also have this important mechanism of filtering bacteria before returning the fluid back to our circulating system. What will happen if these lymphatic channels are not working properly? Now we are discussing about the when the circulation of the fluid back return on our body, then what happened, what was the causes, and symptoms are will be seen there. So then obviously that interstitial fluid will be not be returned back properly, then a fluid which will be returned interstitial tissue, then there will be a edema or swelling are seen around there. There will be a fluid retention also, there is a higher chances of infection because the lymphatic system is not working properly. Because of that, the blood white blood cell or WBC are eating of the bacteria, are not getting the fluids. That's why, so we need to ensure that after cancerous surgery, in fact any kind of cancer surgery where lymph nodes are removed, now along with the transporting fluid interstitial, these lymphatics also end up transporting cancer cell. So the first place where most of these cancerous cells are go from its site of origin are to the regional lymphatic nodes, that is to the lymph nodes which is draining that area, and that is the region where ever any cancer surgery is done. It's a very important to remove those regional lymph nodes, but as a side effects of the removing those regional lymph nodes, we are ending of region, the chances of lymphedema and infection. Now look this picture breast. Now in the breast is drainage by this lymphatic which are going to the axillary nodes, almost the 70 to 75% drainage by the axillary nodes, and around 20% of the breast drainage to these lymph nodes, which is under the chest bone, which is known as a intramammary nodes. And whenever we know a breast surgery, it's a very important step to also remove these nodes earlier, as breast cancer patient had the entire axillary node removed. But now we are progressing, we are trying to do laser to laser, because that was decrease the chances of lymphedema. So now we do a water sentinel lymph node biopsy, where a couple of first draining nodes are removed, and for these two pathology, and we are histopathology, and we are negative, then we do not go for the clearance. Hence we need to understand that the central nerve node lymph node biopsy, there is are 5% chances of lymphedema, whereas after doing a complete lymph node clearance, there anywhere between 15 to 40% chances are developing a lymphedema. What exactly does lymphedema look like? Once you have seen this picture, you are probably best attempt to avoid this, because this is a something should be grant avoided. So basically, how do we lymphedema be prevented? Lymphedema does not occur at just uh, one step. It is something which in the greater process. So the lymphedema can divided into a four grade, like grade first, grade second, grade third, and grade four. But now in this channel I will discuss only a two grade of lymphedema, which I prefer in this channel. That it's a very grade first earlier lymphedema, where minimum retention of the fluid in a arm. It is of very little swelling, and if the lymphatic is detected, managed at a very earlier stage, then it was avoided of programming to grade 4, where it is thick and harder skin swelling, where can be where can not be reduced back in, almost difficult to treat. So our lymphedema specialist or lymphedema clinical patient are now detected. How will the manage lymphedema in our hospital? In rare case, lymphedema can lead to a form of cancer, lymphonocarcinoma. Those mechanism of the carcinogenesis is not understood. Lymphogiosarcoma, known as a Stewart-Travers syndrome, most frequently occur in a case of long-standing lymphedema. The estimated of incidence angiosarcoma is to be a 0.45% in a patient having 5 years after radical mastectomy. Low grade of cancer, that is retiform hemangioendothelioma, disfiguring of poor body imaging, which can reduce cause psychological distress that affects the activities and daily living routine. During the treatment of cancer of that damage to the lymphatic system, that is most notable breast cancer, can concluded that this condition does not develop until months or even year after therapy. This can be cured by the accident, or certain diseases are as a problem that may inhibit the lymphatic system from functioning properly. We can see that in a tropical area of the world, a common cause of the secondary lymphatics is a filariasis, a parasitic infection, and also caused by the damage of the lymphatic system from the infectious cellulitis. primary lymphedema may be congenital or arise sporadically. Multiple syndromes are associated with a primary lymphedema, like a Turner syndrome, Melroy's disease, or Klippers Trenorey Weber syndrome, that result of absence of malformed lymph nodes or lymphatic channels. It's slowly it will be onset but to poverty as a not become for many years into adulthood. In a males, lower limbs primary lymphedema is mostly common, occurring in one or both legs. It's also vascular abnormalities. Secondary lymphedema affects both males and females. In a woman, we're talking about in a female here, it is the most prevalent in upper limb after breast cancer surgeries. In a particular, after axillary lymph node dissection occurring in an arm on the side of the body in which the surgery is performed, the breast trunk lymphedema can also be unorganized. On there is a swelling in an area after surgery and its symptoms. Powdery, orange, or inverted nipple can also be confused with the fat necrosis. In our western countries, we already discussed about my previous videos, the western countries is more affected than the India, that there were generally commonly seen the breast cancer as present there. So secondary lymphedema is most commonly for cancer treatment. 38 to 39% in between the cancer patients suffer of lymphedema due to axillary lymph node dissection or a radiation. Gynecological cancer is approx 80 40 sorry 41% of patients occur unilateral lymphatic lymphedema, but in a case of a male patient, 5 to 66% incidence of lymphedema treated with the depending on whether staging or radical removal of lymph gland is done by the radiography. Thank you.